What's Poppin Mayhem Goddess Crew. In today's video, I will be going over this wig and how I got this color, as well as some deets on this hair and how I thought about it. Just stay tuned. You're gonna find out some stuff. It ain't that juicy, it kinda is. But it's not. I mean, it's not like tea, as people would call it. It's just my opinion on this hair. People may digress, but the choice is yours. It's up to you. So if you're new here and you want to know how I achieved this look, go ahead and become part of the Goddess Crew. And go ahead and subscribe.
What's holding you back? It's free.
And if you are a original OG Goddess Crew,
welcome back to another video!
So as you can see from the intro, I thought I did a pretty good job on this wig. Now, this wig came from Cold Slay. This is what it looks like. I got blonde because I'm not about that dying life no more. I'm getting quite lazy these days. Y'all know what I mean? So, I got blonde. It's a full lace wig. This is how it comes. It comes with the people who cook net on it to keep the hair intact and everything, and this, so it can keep the shape. Now, inside, this is what the cap looks like. Got a comb in the back, 2 combs on the side. Comb in the back, 2 combs on the side. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this Got To Be, and I'm going to go ahead and spray this on the lace because I do not want to dye the lace. Because when I start dyeing, girl, I get kind of nonchalant with it. So, yeah. I'm going to spray the lace with this and wish me luck. At this point, it's combing through the wig to make sure that the hair is not stuck together from the Got To Be glue or Got To Be freeze or whatever. So therefore, the color would take on the places that I want it to, except for the lace. And I'm going to be placing this into a mixing bowl with some 40 developer. I have 2 tubes in here already. This makes the second one. I'm going to apply this into this mixing bowl with some 40 developer, mix it up, and start the wig from the roots kind of down to the tips. Then I'm going to be applying this Arctic Fox in the color of Violet Dream. And this is this gorgeous purple color. And I'm going to be placing that into one of these white bowls because, yes, I'm ghetto. And I didn't feel like looking for the other little mixing bowl. So it's going in this one. And this color smells kind of like candy. But we going to apply this to the ends. So now that I've got all this mixed up together, let's go on ahead and get started on the wig. So because I wanted more purple in the front, I'm going to go ahead and start to ombre that color on the pieces that I did not put the blue on and hope for the best. I told you I wasn't a professional. A lot of my dye jobs are usually on accident. Once you're done with it, it should look a little something like this. So I'm gonna let this sit for 35 minutes on this wig. And I did go back to go see if I missed any spots. I think I got them covered. I think. I'm not sure. You are seeing this before I even get to see the final results. So, if I uploaded it, that must have meant that I liked it. So, I'm going to let this sit for 35 minutes and wash it out. That is done. I'm going to be taking some of this Ion Moisture Miracle Leave-In Conditioner, spraying the wig, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow dry it. it's all done, it should look something like this. I straightened it with the infamous steam flat iron. If you're interested in any of these products, they will be listed down below. Now, what I do notice is that when I started to flat iron it, some of the colors started to lift up, which I think is quite strange. It couldn't be the hair. It could be the dye job. I'm not really sure. It could be a combination of the both. So like right here, it's kind of faded, but not really. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some curls into it. But overall, I do love the color. I wanted more purple than I did blue, but I ended up getting more blue than I did purple. So I'm going to go ahead and curl this. So I'm going to come back and address some issues that I'm seeing with this hair already. Issue number one is that when I was flat ironing the hair, some of the color was lifting, which is weird within its own. Also, you notice how it's just so lifeless. It's just really lifeless. That could be me. I'm gonna wash this wig again and let it air dry and see what happens. But another major issue is that this thing, it sheds like, I don't know what. Y'all can't even see that. I'm trying to, let me see if I can do that right. I have on a black shirt, so here we go. This is what's coming out every time I put my hands through it, and it's worse when I comb through it. So that's the other issue. The other issue I'm having is that it's so thin at the bottom. Thin, thin, thin. I have no idea what that was. But it's thin. So you see how you can see right through it? Literally see right through it at the ends. That's issue number 3. Issue number 4 I'm having is that there's broken pieces all through the wig. So it's thick up here, and then once you get to right about here, it starts to thin out. See? Starts to thin out. And I can see broken pieces all through the hair. So like if I turn it to the side, this is another issue I'm having. And I think my camera's having problems focusing, but I'm gonna try and get it as best as I can. Can you see those really short pieces all through the wig? See if I can do it to the side. These right here. These are throughout the whole wig. So that explains why this wig is thick at the top, and then once you start to get down to the center, it starts to thin out. I'm not going to curl this wig. I'm going to cut it into a bob and see what I can do with it. But I do not blame this on the company, because I've actually worked with the company once before. Now they're what is that Brazilian wave hair. Excellent. The link is in the cards if you guys want to see it. Make sure you use my coupon code. You get 10% off on any of the hair that you choose to get. But I'm not feeling this blonde because of all the pieces that are cut. So it looks like whoever the vendor was that she went through was trying to cut corners on this wig. So they was trying to make it look like it was thick and full when really it's very choppy and uneven. Like I didn't even see broken pieces of hair down here or cut pieces of hair. I don't know what they were doing with this. I don't know if it was because of the color, the reason why this broke off the way it did, but it doesn't look like it's broken. It looks like it's been cut. It's a smooth, clean cut, just like that. And I've already told you when I was flat ironing the hair that, you know, my ombre that I had was starting to disappear. That was concerning to me as well. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and wash this wig because it's very lifeless. Maybe it was me and too much leave-in conditioner, but regardless, the thinness of it, I can't do anything about. I can't do anything about the thinness of the hair. Like, that's very, very thin. You can see right through it to about here. So that's where I'm gonna cut it at. I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna let it air dry this time, and then see where we go from there. Okay, so this is my final results that I've gotten. I did go ahead and decide to cut this wig. Now when I cut it, this is what came off the ends. It's not a lot of hair, which kind of sucks because most of my purple was at the ends. But, you know, I got a little bit of purple in there. I'm just gonna have to make do with this one. Now, as I said before, I did notice that there was some short, choppy pieces all through the wig. So it wasn't full all the way down. Now, I did notice this when I opened up the pack, but it wasn't so noticeable, for one, being that it was blonde, and two, that it was still in that wave pattern, that S pattern. If you were to purchase this wig, it'd be $215 on the site, but I do have a coupon code. You will buy it at your own discretion. Now, I do hope that the company does choose to go with some other vendor to get the hair, because I like the density to be the same at the top and at the bottom, really nice and full. And I also noticed that it's pretty lifeless, which I don't like at all. I don't like the lifeless of it. Like, it has no body. So I did end up going back in and washing it to see if it was going to have some more body. Because as I said before, maybe it was me with the leave-in conditioner. So if you do choose to purchase this hair, then don't use any leave-in conditioner. Just leave it. But just like I said before, I do hope that the company ends up changing the vendor, because I don't believe that this was their fault. It is the vendor's fault. It kind of seemed like they tried to cut corners with this wig. But all in all, what do you think about it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I will leave that discussion up to you. I've said my piece, and until next time, it's been me, your girl, Mayhem Beauty, and I will catch you in the next video.